Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for purchasing my Christmas card kits. I thought it would be easier if I kind of walked through them. I wish I had them in a certain order, and I don't, and I apologize for that. I will tell you, please, please, please look through everything. I did send all the bling and items with you, so they might stick to like static cling. So they might be to a piece of cardstock. So maybe open them in one location, so if they come off of something, they're right there for you. So again, I don't remember how we started this class, the first class. This is the first set of 7 cards. So of course for you guys, everything is stamped. You might have to do a little fussy cutting. The first one I'm going to show you, I know you have to cut out. And then everything else is pretty much a symbol. You know, add your tweak if you wanted to. So you're going to get, of course, a card base and envelope. And the evergreen, which is the green here, will go on the front of the card. Then you'll have this piece of French vanilla, which will be stamped and colored. And then you will have to fussy cut this out depending on how tall you want your little design up here. You should have a clear gem that's colored red for you in this. And then I couldn't draw your little line up to here, so any kind of little gold marker, black marker, whatever you want to use, red marker, just to do that. So that's your first card. Your second card, and I'm giving you 2 examples because I can't remember which one I packed for you. You have this clover green that has this die-cutted image into it, so it's swirly. And then everything's done for you. This one is pretty much ready to assemble. I will tell you, before you attach this clover to your card base, be sure and attach this ribbon and then attach it to your card base. And then I just use some diamond stickles, the holiday or Christmas red diamond stickles, to give you the little dots on yours. And then stamped this wreath and this holly, everything, the Merry Christmas to you, is all part of a stamp and thin cut. I should show you. I can't show you that, I'm sorry. But that would be that's a real fun card. And I love this swirled background die. It was part of the National Card Stamping Month in September. It was one of the many dies that they had, and I just think it adds nice texture to that card. This is another card using our quartet of small squares. There's the plaid, there's the trees, there's music notes, and there's one other stamp in there. But this makes a fun, easy card. You will have a Harbor cardstock to attach to your card base. You'll have 2 sheets of Harbor cardstock that are square like this. You're going to, I don't know if you can see this. Here's one where it's the Harbor, and then I used the light side of Harbor here. This time I reversed it, did light side on the back and dark on front. So it's whatever look you want to go through. And then you just attach, you put your little strips of glitter there, and you attach your little heart. Of course, I foam taped this up, and I should have said I foam taped that one too quite a bit. So those are just foam tapes, but again, they're strictly up to what you want to do. You are going to get this card, and it's already embossed, and it already has the stickles covering it so it's shimmery. You'll have a little loop of product to put down and some sequins gems, silver gems. This one has been rimmed in our silver or paint pens that I totally love, love, love them. I think they just make really striking, and you're gonna attach that saying to this sapphire piece. I just kind of like sapphire and silver and white. I think it's really striking for Christmas, so I had to make a card that way. Then you have the merriest season, and this is pretty much self-explanatory. You're just going to attach the scarlet to your card base, attach your plaid piece here, then mount your saying on top, and then this part is down. Here, let me show you this one. This is a little bit better. This part is down and this part's down, but I did put little dots under here, and I also added a little shimmer, and I didn't do that on yours because it's a personal preference, but you know me, I like a lot of bling. And then again, silver gems there. You will be getting this fun card. This was so much fun to make. We actually created the sapphire piece, and so when you look at it really closely. We used our oxide inks, the really moist, let me show them to you. These ink pads, I use the sapphire in the black, and even though this is sapphire cardstock and I did it on the dark side, I still added ink to it. And then I went over and did the edges all in black. And then I went back and added more blue, the sapphire, the chip sapphire, and the black soot. I kept adding until I got a desire that I wanted. And then I took just a spritz bottle, and you can use your hands. Just get your hand with some water in it, like this, and then just go like this on that oxide, and that water reacts to that ink, and you get these dots. It is the coolest thing, and it is so much fun to play with. So, and then I let that set aside and dry, and then I came back to it, and I took this time I took our gold paint pen and just added some dots all over it. You will get 3 long strips of stamped and blended paper. And what I want you to do, I wish I had a piece. Let's see. I should have thought about it. Well, this is a really small piece. So you're going to get strips of this. And I want you to flip it over and tear it so the white is on the back side, so you get this kind of look, and this kind of look. So you're not getting that white, so it blends in and makes it more look like sand. And then I kind of put the wood piece here down, and then tucked the die cuts. You have these die cuts, and you have this die cut star that I painted with a gold pen. And then I did raise the roof. So, you know, it's kind of strictly up to you, but I thought this was a fun card. And like I said, here's the difference in the two, just depending on how the drops fall and how wet you get your hand. Bring it up a little closer so you guys can see. Pretty cool. Anyway. And last but not least, for this set of cards, this is our new embossing folder and stencils. Oh my gosh, I'm addicted. I love this embossing folder. It is so fun to do, and this is just putting it right on your card base. It's already done for you. Taking your little strips of pine glitter. You're going to attach your saying to your pine glitter, And then I gave you some more colored gems. So woohoo! That is your first set of fun cards. Last but not least, we got them in there anyway. So that's your cards. You guys, I'm going to go slowly, so if you need to come back and look at them, they're pretty easy. And by all means, you know, if you have questions, reach out. Just let me know. I'll get back to you, I promise. Okay, so the second set of cards are going to be fun, I hope. So you're going to have one like this. Everything's done for you. You are going to have a sheet that this Christmas is done on white glitter. You're going to have one that is done in white daisy, and then you're going to have the background. The white daisy and the background need to be glued together. When you get ready to add your Christmas, the glitter part, it is on, I have an adhesive back to it. So it's all you have to do is peel that adhesive back off and lay this on there. Take your time. It takes a little bit and you can adjust it. But this, when you're doing things like this, please think about using those adhesive sheets that we have. They're 12 by 12 and they're such a lifesaver, because when you also do things like this, it looks cooler. I'm trying to see if you can see that. It looks cooler if it's got layers rather than just one time through, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But I wanted a little bit more raised and a more dimension. And then I just gave you guys some gems, little bling here. Your Merry Christmas also has adhesive on it. So just peel it off and put it on your card. So there's your first card. That's your Slimline card. Then I couldn't do Christmas without doing the Four Seasons truck. Now you will have to color your truck and color your fence and your Christmas tree. They are stamped for you, but I didn't want to assume that you wanted a red truck. Maybe you want a blue truck or a yellow or a brown or a green, you know, so there's that. And your card base is already stenciled with these sky clouds in them. And then on, I don't know if you can see or not, but these clouds are individual and they're raised, and I just took the clear shimmer brush just to give it some fun pop. So there is that card. Here is, this is our new Seabrook color, and yes, I'm addicted to this color too. Mist and this color are right up there with me. Everything's done here for you. It's even embossed. You might look at it. It was a little bit late when I was doing some of the coloring, so might be a little bit wonky, but okay, go with the look, right? And of course, if you're not satisfied, send it back. I'll, you know, do you another one in the daylight, I promise. But I just wanted to showcase, and I just thought this was a really pretty fun Christmas card. It has the wow factor, but it really wasn't that much time consuming to do a lot of detail to it. And then staying with that embossing folder, you're going to get one that is by itself. You're going to get a card base that has this circle and this tree already stamped in it. And then all you have to do is add this and your sparkle. And that, again, another really cool card. This tree is part of part of the nativity group, and there's like the baby in the manger, and I can't think what the other one, it must be another saying, but I thought they were cool and a nice way to use those. Then This is another die that came from that National Stamp Month in September. And I just thought it would make a fun, striking Christmas card, giving you some cool looks to it. So again, pretty easy. You're just going to mount it on there. You have some gold thread like you had in the other one, a little piece of gold. I did pop up the flower and just laid the leaves in there. And I think I already did the gold. So everything's done there for you. Last but not least, nope, this is not last. You have one more. This is the new mist color that I absolutely love. I think it's very cool. It's very striking. You'll have a piece that's already been embossed for you. Your Merry Christmas is done. Your Christmas is all done. Look for this little tiny embellishment. That would be the thing that might get lost. You're also going to get this panel. This is an older embossing folder, and I just took a shimmer brush to it. And I did not do yours in shimmer brush because I didn't know how it would, if it would come off. And so I wanted you to do it where it could dry. I did take the silver pen and go around the edges, so you have that look. Same with this embossing. And I will tell you, I did not think it made that big a difference, but wow, it just, it grounds the paper, for a lack of a better word. It just gives it a nice image. And then you're going to get a card base that is just this. And you're thinking, well, that you can't make that. That's not a card. But I cut that off already, so you didn't have to deal with it. And then I gave you this piece where you can stamp your saying. And then you have this piece that has a score mark. Remember to put this in first before you do this, so that when you're building your card, it's ready to go and you're not having to tear it apart. Otherwise, you're going to have an issue there. Now, last but not least is this fun card using our framed thin cuts. Let me grab it really quick if I have it right here. Oh, Lord love a duck. Of course not. It's not right where I need it. Anyway, it's a two-part frame, and you're going to get this inset piece here as an extra. I thought you guys might as well enjoy having that piece for you. So your guys's is all done in gold in the middle. You'll have to attach this piece to your red glitter, and then one branch up, one branch down, and you'll have to attach your bow to the joy. And I did raise this up, but it's strictly up to what you want to do. I just thought it was a fun card, and I thought it was a cool way of just adding that little bit of gold. Really brings it to life. So let me lay these cards out for you as best I can. They're going to be a little bit hard, but you get the gist. And I think I went slow enough this time for you guys that you can see the cards. And if not, holler, I'll take a photo, send it to you. Again, ladies, thank you so much for purchasing. I really appreciate that. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family. Enjoy the memories. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.